Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dean's Daily Doses. This is the final Beat the Q trivia competition for this season.
What is up, Beatnik?
See if we can get a win, guys.
I hope you're enjoying your Monday night. I'm your host, Lacey Mosley, coming to you live from our studio in Los Angeles, California. This is our last game of season 1. Which Qs are going to get beaten? Which contestants are going to make it out alive? What is the smoke monster anyway? I'm excited to find out. Do you guys have predictions? Let me know in the chat. And shout out to Diana Martinez from San Antonio, Lynette Knight from Detroit, Tamara Austin from Tucson, Don Trinae from Iowa, and Lori Bishop in Texas. That's my mama. Previously on Beat the Q, I have provided you with 12 trivia questions, and you have tried to answer them correctly. Tonight is no different. If you get all 12 right, you will win or split our grand prize. However, if you get a question wrong, you are eliminated. And don't you want to end the season on a high note? Tonight, you'll be playing for a prize of $5,000.
That'd be nice. Give me an easy question.
5,000? That is enough money to skip town and never look back. Look, you could get out of this whole mobile trivia game for good. You got kids now. But you can't quit, can you? Come on, one last quiz for old time's sake. Some helpful tips. Plug your phone into a power supply. Make sure you've got strong Wi-Fi connection. And one last heartfelt tip. Learn to cherish little things. Seriously, it's one of the best songs by One Direction. Is lit.
Here we go.
Is everybody ready to play the season finale of Beat the Q? As you already know, we like to kick things off with an easy one. So let's get started.
Hope I get it right.
Question 1.
Oh, it's freaking lagging.
Peter's Rule, the Harris Principle, or Milner's Rule? Surprise! Surprise! It's the season finale, guys. There's going to be twists and turns around every corner, and we are starting with a super hard question. Like, basically the trivia version of Benjamin Button. So, which theory claims that neuronal morphology predicts connectivity? The correct answer, and the only choice that's actually a thing, is Peter's Rule. The idea behind the informal Peter's Rule is that synapses in your brain directly depend on the layout of neurons. See? Now you get it right. It all makes sense. And it looks like this question 11,000 of you.
That was a dirty move.
Guys, that was a little mean. Ooh. Well, congratulations to the over 5,000 of you who thought right. Let's keep playing this epic season finale of Beat the Q. Question 2. 500 sheets of paper is generally referred to as what? A quire, a ream, or a bundle? 500 sheets. What is it? Okay, well, it's not a bundle. That's not an official term. And it's not a quire. That's only 24 sheets of paper. That means the correct answer is 500 sheets. And for those of you who... 500 sheets of paper is a ream. For those of you who got that right, you're on your way to stacking up a ream yourself. And I'm talking about $510 bills, baby. Next up, question 3. Actor Mike Myers does not appear in which of the following movies? The Love Guru, Halloween, or Inglourious Bastards? All of these movies have a Mike Myers, but which movie is actor Mike Myers not in? The keyword here is actor. While the murderer's name, Mike Myers, is... While the murderer's name is Mike Myers, the actor is not found in the movie Halloween. While it's a horror movie about a psycho in a mask hunting people, it's still funnier than The Love Guru. Oh, and it looks like this question killed off over 1,400 of you. Ooh, good luck for the rest of you. Our season finale could be more brutal than Game of Thrones. Question 4. Which of these women was never married to John Lennon? Cynthia Powell, Yoko Ono, or Jane Asher? 2 of these women don't need to imagine what it's like to marry John Lennon. But the other one spread her wings with Paul McCartney. And that would be Jane Asher. Speaking of Yoko Ono, she went on to become her own kind of rock artist. On Friday, a rock was stolen from a museum in Toronto that was part of an exhibit by Yoko. A woman just picked it up and walked away. And it's just a rock with words that say love yourself written in Sharpie.
Crazy.
Yet it's valued at $17,000. So that thief basically just walked out of the museum with a certified pre-owned Honda Civic in her hands. Well, we all know that Yoko Ono broke up the Beatles. And if you got this wrong, she's broken us up too. But for the over 1,800 winners who got that right, you are moving on.
1,800.
Question 5. In 2017, what was Ben & Jerry's top-selling ice cream flavor? Fish food, half-baked, or Cherry Garcia?
Cherry Garcia.
We can all agree that 2017 was a hard year for America. So when America got sad and ate its feelings, what flavor were they eating? Fish food is named after the jam band Fish, and Cherry Garcia is named after the guitarist for the Grateful Dead. You have to be half-baked to enjoy either of those bands. So it should come as no surprise that the top-selling ice cream flavor is half-baked. Oh, and it looks like this question was a quizaster.
480.
Oh my gosh, another wipeout, guys. This is a brutal game. We lost over 800 of you on that question. And this is the point in the show where I would normally say, come back tomorrow. But this is the season finale of Beat the Q, and there's no show tomorrow. Moving on. Question 6. Which of these movie stars dated Gina Davis in the late 80s? Michael Keaton, Robert Downey Jr., or Jeff Goldblum? So, who got down with Gina Davis? It's not Robert Downey Jr., because back in the 80s, he was dating a different heroine. Ooh. And after shooting the movie Transylvania 65000, Gina Davis had a long romance with her co-star, Jeff Goldblum. They actually got married in 1987 and eventually divorced in 1990. I guess Jeff was so preoccupied finding out if he could marry her, he never stopped to ask if he should. But Jeff, if you're watching this, you should give me a call.
You should.
And it looks like we have over 314 of you guys answering this correctly. Oh, which means you just made out just like Jeff Goldblum, because you still got it. Let's keep going. Question 7. Pop star Sia has a blues guitarist father known only in Australia by the name Oslin, Philippi, or Willow.
Oslin? Hell, I don't know.
Pop star and wig display mannequin Sia is popular enough to go by just her first name. But what singular name does her dad go by? It's not Oslin. That's the magical land with the Munchkins. And it's not Willow. That's the magical land with Warwick Davis.
That's horrible.
Sia's father's stage name is Philby. The name comes from his real name, which is Phil B.
250 people left.
And it looks like we're saying see ya to about 75 of you who got that wrong. For the rest of you madmen, here comes a madman question. Question 8. Don Draper's liquor of choice is Canadian Club. What is Roger Sterling's? Tanqueray, Bacardi, or Stoli? The advertising business uses sex to sell you on products, and Mad Men uses sex to sell you on the advertisement business. Oh yeah, they drink a lot.
Tanqueray.
So what was Silver Fox Roger Sterling's liquor of choice? That would be Stoli, short for Stolichnaya. Stoli is a Russian vodka that was considered contraband back in the day, and if you ever tasted the stuff, you would understand why. It's probably what propelled the Soviet rockets into outer space. Well, if that question knocked you out, don't be mad, man. Season 1 may be wrapping up, but you can still follow us on Twitter at BTQOfficial. Also, be sure to follow TopBuzz and Buzz Video for updates on the show. Okay, look, it's not like we're just going out for a pack of cigarettes and never coming back, like my dad. I'm just kidding. Next up, question 9. Finding all 120 stars in Super Mario 64 allows you to do Save Princess Peach, play as Luigi, or talk to Yoshi. Okay, unlike the Expendables franchise, the more stars you get in Super Mario 64, the better. But what happens when you get 120? I'm not sure what kind of mushrooms Mario uses, but after jumping through paintings into magical worlds filled with stars, Mario gets to speak to a dinosaur. Sign me up for those. That's right. With 120 stars, you get to talk to Yoshi. You don't need 120 stars to save Princess Peach, and Luigi isn't even in the game, guys. Look, it looks like it's game over for only 15 of you. But for the other 196 of you, you have 3 questions left. Let's do this. Question 10.
Not very many people.
In Back to the Future, when Marty McFly returns to 1985, we see a man asleep on a bench with an ad for California Raisins, Tab Soda, or Nike. What is being advertised? Okay, so Marty is done smooching his mom in the past. He goes back to 1985, and what ad do we see on the bench? The correct answer is California Raisins. California Raisins paid the producers to incorporate their product as a story element after seeing what the movie E.T. did for Reese's Pieces. And now we're all eating raisins
if I get to keep my
constantly.
extra lives that I have
But 160 of you are still in the game. And Beat the Q is winding down fast because there's only 2 questions left. Question 11. In the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, who holds the record for most dogs eaten? Matt Stoney, Joey Chestnut, or Kobayashi? Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest is an eating competition where contestants eat as many hot dogs as they can before spectators puke. The current record from the 2017 contest is unjustifiable 72 hot dogs, an amount also known as a whole pig. And that record is held by, correct answer, Joey Chestnut. Chestnut says that his sports challenges both his body and his mind. And he's right. A sport called Major League Eating definitely challenges my mind. You know what else is going to challenge your mind? The very last question in season 1 of Beat the Q. That's right. The doomsday clock has struck midnight because it's time for the final question. The final question. Here it is for $5,000. Enough for a down payment on that Yoko Rock when it ends up online. Cut to Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal. Question 12. What is Sally having during the famous I'll have what she's having scene? Turkey on white, pastrami on rye, or ham on white? It seems fitting that the Beat the Q ends with a climax. Since the release of When Harry Met Sally, the owners of Cat's Delicatessen in New York routinely experience customers coming in and reenacting this famous scene. But what did Sally order? All right, guys, I'm not faking it right now. The correct answer is turkey on white. Time for the rest of your lives to start as soon as possible. We are sending you off with a nice cash prize because it looks like many of you just beat the Q.
Let's see what it is. Will anybody else win? Not me.
Congratulations to all 46 of our winners. You're walking away from Beat the Q with $108. Yes. And there we have it. That was our last episode of season 1. Guys, we have jammed 126 action-packed episodes into the last 10 weeks. And as far as we can tell, that's all the trivia there is in the world. So what happens next? Maybe like all the Beat the Q hosts get summer jobs together at the Malibu Sands Beach Club, working for Mr. Carosi. Maybe we'll send Beat the Q off to a farm where it can play with other mobile trivia shows. I'm just messing with you guys. Stay tuned on TopBuzz and Buzz Video for more information on all things Beat the Q. It's been really fun serving you up your daily dose of pop culture trivia, and we hope to see you again soon. Shout out to the crew of season 1 on Beat the Q. You guys are amazing. Your final paychecks are on my desk, and they're yours if you can answer 12 trivia questions correctly. I've been your host, Lacey Mosley. Thanks for playing Beat the Q with us. I'll leave you the way that I met you, with some cheesy puns. Thank you for this unique experience. Stay cutiful. Bye-bye.
Thanks for playing. $108. Pretty damn cool. Alright guys, that was the final one for season 1 on Beat the Q. Thanks for hanging out. Like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Have a good night.